Hey guys, we're back with another TikTok food video. And today we are making.
Triple layer chocolate chip cookies.
This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be really good.
Yes.
Let's find out. Okay, so this recipe, I'm hoping it comes out okay, but the woman who did the recipe was British and all of her weights were in grams, all of her ingredients. So I don't have a scale, so I had to do a little Google conversion. So hopefully between my math, Google's math, and John's math, we got this figured out. So it actually calls for 400 grams of softened butter,
Which is
about 3.5 sticks.
okay. We also only need the yolks for this one. No whites.
I know.
4 eggs.
So we'll get there.
No whites.
And then, so right now we're just gonna do the butter and the brown sugar, and it's 500 grams of brown sugar, which is about 2.5 cups.
Oh, just plopped in there.
I know, and she said to just mix it together with a spoon, which is probably going to take forever. Okay, so we got that pretty mixed up, and now I got my 4 egg yolks that I separated, and let's get these in here. I ended up mixing up the brown sugar and butter with my hands. Just went a little easier that way than with the spoon. So let's mix this in. Yum. I mean, I guess it's kind of like your regular cookie recipe.
Yeah, just cookie dough.
Just egg yolks and not the whole eggs.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to do vanilla. Yummy, yummy vanilla. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Teaspoon? Nope. A little more.
Yeah, but you gotta have a little more. That's where all that yummy flavor comes in. So let's mix that in. And then for the flour, which is what we're gonna add in next, 550 grams of flour, which comes out to 3.5 cups of
Stop.
3.5 cups and a little bit more. So we did 3.5 cups and then a little bit more. And then, let me rinse this off. And then our baking soda goes in with this too, which is a teaspoon baking soda. So
We're gonna get the baking soda in, and then
Baking
we're gonna put
soda
the flour in.
into the flour, we'll stir around and mix it in. And now this into here, and again, she mixes it with the spoon. This is gonna put my biceps to work here, I think.
Oh my god. So much flour.
Right?
It's all gonna be white.
That's what it called for.
I don't know.
Followed it as best I could.
We're gonna have white cookies.
It actually, the recipe, the conversion rather, on Google broke it down for every item I needed. We're gonna do my hands again. It actually broke it down for every item I needed. So, because they all kind of weigh differently. I guess I need to get like a baking scale.
Yeah, yes.
I guess. All right. Wow, this actually feels kind of nice. The best part of this, the chips. 400 grams of chips, which is handy because apparently one bag is 326 grams. So it was the one conversion I didn't need to do since it was already on the bag.
Yeah.
But because we needed a little bit extra, I went digging in my cabinet for more chips, and I found a bag of chocolate and peanut butter chips.
So I hope that doesn't ruin it. It shouldn't, because I mean, there's peanut butter in the recipe.
So how's it gonna ruin it? All right, so we're just gonna add a little bit more, and now back to the hand mix. Ooh.
And while you're mixing with your hand, I'll be eating some of these chips.
Oh. Oh.
It looks so good.
Could you imagine mixing this with a spoon?
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gotta get these all mixed in. The rest of this recipe calls for Nutella and Biscoff. For those of you who have never had the wonders of cookie butter, do yourselves a favor, go get some, because
If you've also never been on a long flight,
because they give these cookies to you
on some
long.
really long flights,
They do, and they are.
because we go to Italy every once in a while, so we know what they are.
The cookies are worth the airfare.
Yes.
All right. Oh, I didn't preheat the oven. I'm gonna go preheat the oven. That was another thing. She called for 160 degrees Celsius. We don't do Celsius here in the States. So it comes out to like, I think it was like 320 degrees. So I'm just gonna do 350 and then we're just gonna shorten it by a few minutes.
My God.
Okay. So we have our cookie dough. So we need to separate it into three kind of
3 lumps.
three lumps, we're gonna call it. So try and get it as we're gonna try and get our lumps as close as possible.
Yeah, pretty good. Those two are.
Hey,
really...
hey. I'm doing my best here.
That looks better.
Right?
Yeah, that looks better. That looks. I'd say if we just.
Do they look like 3 even balls?
Here, let's look from the top. Put it back down. Here, let me move this real quick. I can't move it. It's like a lump.
I think that's pretty
Let me
good.
look from here. I'd say from here, this one's the bigger. I'd say take a little bit off of that and put it on this one.
This one? How about we just do a little on each?
Okay.
Better?
Oh, that looks a lot better.
Okay. So we're gonna take.
It's still bigger, but it doesn't really matter so much.
All right, we'll
They're
take
they're about the same size.
about the same. So
I could have this raw.
I hope
right
this
now.
pan is going to be deep enough for this.
I hope. All right, we have to hope.
I mean, I went and I bought one yesterday that was extra deep.
So if this doesn't work, then we're gonna have to make it work.
We are the team of making it work. All right, wash my hands off, and now we are going to do a layer
Of Nutella.
Nutella. So, I don't know. She did. Let me see what she did. 300 grams of Nutella. We're just gonna
Put a layer on.
do a layer. Oh, it's so good. It's just so good.
Yes. We should have moved to Britain to do this one. So that'd be perfect.
If I could just get. Look, that's what you guys can get me for my birthday. You can get me a cooking scale.
Yes. We'll get that.
We'll get right on that. All right, so let's spread this out.
Let me
I mean,
maybe
how
a
could
different
this be
angle
bad?
here. Do the glass. Looks good.
Does it look good?
That's about how much you're gonna want on there if you're making this.
Yeah, just like a
Just like a little layer.
pretty good layer of it.
Looks cool through the glass.
God, it smells good. All right, now we're going to do another layer of
Cookie.
Okay, we got that done. Look how pretty.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at
All right. So now we're going to do our
Biscoff.
Biscoff layer. Me and Owen debated whether we should do the Biscoff layer or peanut butter layer. We were kind of thinking either one would be pretty darn good.
We're just gonna go with Biscoff.
We're going to go Biscoff with this one because that's what the recipe originally calls for. And she calls for 300 grams of it. These little guys are 400 grams.
So
We're using basically the whole thing. And we're gonna spread
400
it out.
grams says it on there.
Actually, I think I might need a little bit more of that.
You
Because
might.
we did dive into this beforehand, so it wasn't really a full, it wasn't a full jar. It's just too good to have in the house.
I mean, we have a whole nother drawer here if we need it. So
Well, I did. I bought another jar because I wasn't sure
how much would be?
how much I needed because I didn't
You didn't plan
do
ahead
the
of time.
conversions yet. But while we were on break a moment ago, we did taste the cookie dough because we wanted to see what it tasted like. And it's a little less sweet than your normal cookie dough batter, I think because there's no white sugar in it. That's just the brown sugar, which I think is a good thing because
we already got Nutella and Biscoff in here.
we got the Nutella and the Biscoff, which this Biscoff is sweet. But
Don't
it's
forget about the
sweet.
Nutella.
It's sweet in the best possible way that you would want your cookie butter to be. It's amazing. Now,
Last layer.
last layer.
You know what? Why not? I'll film the layer getting put on top of all of it.
Good. It was a little hard to do. Not gonna lie.
Look at this. We just had enough. I think this might be literally the last layer of this pan.
Yeah.
Look how much is left in the pan.
We're getting this bad boy right. It's a good thing I went and bought an
That
extra
looks
deep.
good.
An
You know
extra
what? The
deep
Biscoff in this, in the camera right now, in this camera angle I have, it looks like the Biscoff is caramel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like caramel from right here. Doesn't it? People that are watching this video right now, doesn't it look like caramel?
I'm sure they are watching and answering you.
I mean, there's comments.
All right. Just smooth it
Look
out.
at all the chips on the last layer.
I know. And she added an extra layer of chips along the top
I
of
don't
it.
know if we're gonna do that.
I don't think we need to do that.
You're like smacking it.
Well, because I'm
I
trying
know,
to
I know.
spread it out
I think it's just funny.
because you want to get it
Let me get a
smooth.
close up of this. I'm good with the close ups. That's the thing. Oh, I got a little too close there. It went blurry.
Don't get too aggressive with your close-ups.
It went blurry there.
I got some of that cookie butter trying to ooze through these gaps, and I don't really know that that's a bad thing either. All right, how we looking there, Chief?
Let me look right here. It looks pretty good here.
All right,
And
boss man.
on top, it looks pretty flat.
We
That's
good?
exactly what we want. There is a lot of chips in this last layer.
There are. I don't think we need to add
No, we don't.
any more chips to the top of it.
And look, there's like no more of the pan left. Look at, there's like this much. Like, look, this is my finger. This is my finger up to it right here.
All right.
There's no one left.
That looks amazing. All right, into the oven we go. We'll see you guys. A half hour. We're gonna put this in. So we're gonna do 350 for 30 minutes
But
rather than 160 degrees Celsius for 35 minutes.
yes,
Wish us luck. All right. It's been a half hour. We've been sitting here smelling this delicious cookie. So let's see what we got here.
that.
Oh my God. I feel like I should be singing.
Look at that. But now we can't taste test it
Unfortunately,
because
this bad boy.
it's supposed to sit in the fridge overnight. But we don't feel like doing that, so
Maybe tonight we're gonna.
maybe tonight we will taste test it.
Yes, so we're gonna let this cool for now, and then I'm gonna pop it in the fridge.
It's supposed to do overnight, so if you're making it, I suggest to put it in the fridge overnight.
Yeah, but
We don't want to do that.
we're not gonna do that. So we'll see what happens tonight when we actually get to taste this bad boy.
Okay, we'll see you in
A few hours.
It's you in like 9 hours.
Okay, so I got it out of the pan. The first one I tried to get out was a little bit of a mess, but
You got it out. And what I want to do this time is I want you to try it first. as a little chain.
I feel so honored. But can we just take a moment to just admire the beauty?
It does look really good.
Okay. So here we go.
Just
Oh goodness.
look at that.
Hold on, I wanna
I think you need more cookie.
I really wanna get in and get a big piece. Alright. Here it is.
Looks good. It smells good.
Oh my god. I refuse to share this. Alright, it's really sweet. But it's really good. Another bite.
Okay, eat this whole piece, then I'll try it.
Okay, come on. It's really sweet. I think the Biscoff makes it sweet. Wow, it's good though. Holy cow. Alright,
Okay, I want to try this.
need milk.
You need milk for this?
If I could drink milk,
This would be a lot better.
but I find milk disgusting. Unless it's in my coffee.
I'm gonna have some milk with this after this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Get yourself a big old chunk of it.
that's a really big piece there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get another piece and put them together. It's kind of hard.
It kind of crumbles. It crumbles a little bit. It falls apart.
Yeah.
And I think it's because it's cool. I think if it was warm still,
it'd be a
it
lot
wouldn't
better.
fall apart. I think she was wrong about put it in the refrigerator
I
overnight.
probably didn't get I think I got everything.
Dropping pieces on the floor.
I think I got everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy.
Right.
It tastes like cookie dough. With like Nutella and Biscoff.
Mm-hmm. I
I can't
mean,
taste the Biscoff. I don't taste it.
I did. I definitely got some of that. I think it, it depends on. Have another bite. It's so sweet. And I wasn't sure because there's no white sugar in it, but I think the Nutella and the Biscoff make it so sweet. It's amazing. I think if it was warm, it would be better. I think it's like too cold because like I couldn't even.
Look at that. Look at that right there.
I couldn't even neatly take this piece out
Look at that right there.
without mutilating it. Yeah. So I think if it was warm or
That's how
not
you gotta eat from the side.
not refrigerator cold,
Yeah.
it would be better. Think of a scoop of vanilla ice cream on there. And I definitely think it needs milk. And I don't like milk. But I think milk would be amazing.
Mhm.
All right. What do
Well-
we think?
This was really good. I'd say if you want to make it, make it. I'd say maybe if you want to be bold, I'd say maybe don't put it in the fridge, like it said.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think put it in the fridge. And I have another suggestion. If you want, change it up. Instead of that layer of Biscoff, do the peanut butter like we were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be really good.
Oh, I just got a way better bite. Mm-hmm. Well, now I can taste the Biscoff. Now I can taste it.
So good.
I'd say I'd rather peanut butter in it.
Yeah, maybe. Next
So-
time.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, peace.